They have played each other 6 times prior to tonight, but tonight is the only one that's going to matter in the end result. All right, it's coming down to the final game of this Stanley Cup playoffs. And welcome on in. Game number 7 of the 2019 Stanley Cup final. What a good one we've got for you tonight. The St. Louis Blues on the road tonight. They get the Boston Bruins. 7 o'clock on NBC. That's Central Time for those of you who are in the different time zone. So 8 Eastern, that is. Also, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Just so you know. Stanley Cup Final pregame show on SN is sponsored by Quarter Technology Solutions. Go to quarterts.com to find more information. Game 7 Central, welcome on in. Quarter TS Game 7 Central as well. First Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final in our, I believe it's our third year covering the Stanley Cup Final here on SN. Have not had a Game 7 in quite a while. It's been a good while since we have had a Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. And tonight is another one. And it's going to be in Boston tonight. Winner takes home the Stanley Cup. It's going to be a great night for hockey tonight in Game 7. Tomorrow night's NBA Finals, Game 6 from Oracle. The final game in Oracle. And somebody could win a title. Could be the Raptors night tomorrow night. But we are here to talk about some hockey here tonight. The Bruins really took over, and the Blues just lost control in game number 6. It was a dominant victory. The Bruins have, of course, had a few of those, and that's their second out of the 3 wins that really been heartbreakers. But now it comes down to one game. Bennington doesn't really lose 2 games in a row very often. This is a different stage. This is a Game 7. This is a whole nother entity. They have not played since Sunday night. And many of you probably don't know what happened Sunday night. So none of these players really taken into factor what transpired on Sunday night. This is the game of the series. There is no excuses in this game. All right. All right, all right, all right. I think we're ready to get our picks on in here tonight on Game 7. We know Jordan's pick, but of course I have already won the championship, so I guess you can crown me the champion. But we are going with the Blues. I don't know about you, but I really don't want to see another team from Boston win the cup here. And I do think the Blues are a good road team. And they're going to get it done tonight. I hope we don't see another Boston championship tonight. Sorry if you live in Boston, but it's been a lot. The Red Sox winning the World Series, and then we had the Patriots win the Super Bowl, and this time they might lose here. JW going with the Bruins. Okay, one game to decide the Stanley Cup. And what does that mean? That means that every moment's gonna count and is gonna be bigger than the last moment. And clearly, we're gonna see a lot of physical activity here tonight. With a cup on the line, they all dream of taking home this Stanley Cup. Maybe it's early in their career, and of course, maybe it's their first Stanley Cup, or maybe they haven't won one in a while. I don't. But if these Blues can take home the Stanley Cup, be momentous for the city of St. Louis. I really wonder what we're gonna get tonight, but it should be a good one. Coverage gets going at 5 Central Time on NBC. Then puck drop. It's about 7:15 on NBC. Coverage gets going on 7 on NBC. 7 Central, 8 Eastern Time for puck drop here tonight. Good one coming up. Blues and Bruins in a battle for the cup. Don't miss it. If you do, I don't know what you're thinking because it's gonna be a real good one. I'm Gerard saying so long. Peace out. See y'all. Oh, next time. But I don't know. If you don't watch tonight's game, you're you're crazy. The only chance to watch a game 7 of the Stanley Cup final for I don't know. Well, we look at the previous Okay. Okay. We have game 7s way back in 1942 and we've also had a double overtime game 7 back in 1950. Some dominant game 7s, some close ones as well. In 2006, Carolina Hurricanes defeated the Edmonton Oilers 3-1, captured the Stanley Cup. And of course, the Pittsburgh Penguins won the first Stanley Cup of the Crosby era in 2009. And of course, in 2011, the Boston Bruins beating the Vancouver Canucks 4-0. And of course, Blues tonight hoping to avoid anything like a 4-0 defeat. I believe that was the last time we had a Game 7 in the Stanley Cup final. See y'all next time, next year, for more Stanley Cup final coverage and Stanley Cup playoffs coverage. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Women's World Cup coverage as usual. As we continue that coverage tomorrow, right here on SN, tomorrow morning. I believe just a doubleheader tomorrow, so but we may still premiere the video tomorrow, or we'll do it later at like 10:30. But that'll do it for us. I'm J Rod saying so long. Game 7 tonight on SN or on NBC. Thanks for watching SN coverage of the Stanley Cup final. It's been a great year to cover this great sport. I'm J Rod saying so long. Peace out.